Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play episode 118. And today I don't know what we're going to do. Last episode we worked on the nether hub here, and I mentioned last episode how I was recording this one right after it, so I didn't get any prep time, so this is not done. Obviously, last time we worked on this and some other things like the stop-offs for the stuff. So yeah, this is coming along nicely, I think. I really like how it's coming along. And we'll work on that maybe next episode, but I'm thinking maybe today. I don't know what we could do today. Let's roam around for maybe, let's see, a few minutes and kind of see the things we can do. Oh, hello. We need to redo that. I don't want to build too many more farms here at our base. I've got basic stuff that I use all the time. There's not anything else I could really put here that I would use. Put that in there. I was thinking of making an extension to the cave right here and making it go up and to the left a little bit and then back, and then it'll have like its little space. But I don't know. I do not know. Let's go above. I feel like there's something we could do. To kind of check something out. Oh, hello. Actually, I know what we can do. Let's go get in our bed and go to sleep. I think we're gonna close off this tunnel. This tunnel I'm not gonna use, and so we got to change up our road a little bit. We got to close that off. And I think we're gonna kind of try and lay down a little bit of a marker for our new house. So I mentioned how I want to rebuild this house, and I think I'm going to rebuild it really extravagant. I'm going to try to go all out. It's going to be kind of big, like the first one was. It's going to have full furnished, it's going to be impractical. I just want it to look nice is my whole point here. I want it to look nice. I want it to be impressive, obviously. And you know what I'm saying? I want it to be something more special than it is now. And I want it to definitely be like, I want you guys to be able to look at it, and I don't like the orange in it anymore either. I want you guys to be able to look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely the mayor's house. Like when you read the rest of the village and then you come up this fancy driveway all the way up and you come up, I want you to be able to see this house and be like, wow, that's what I want. So I think I'm going to go all out. So that requires a lot of planning. This requires a lot of work. And that's what we're going to have to do. So, yeah, we're going to close this off. This is pointless. I really like it, but I never really had a plan to do anything with the outside of here. I always thought, like, oh, maybe I could make a road and it would extend around. But, sorry, I was like swallowing. Then I took a drink. So yeah, there's nothing really to do out here. And it doesn't make sense. Because if we have the castle here, then why the hell would you have this little back entrance straight to the governor, the mayor, or whatever you want to call him, of this town, the lord, the king? I am the king of this village, of this kingdom. I am the king of this kingdom. Then why would you have a back entrance to his place? And that's also another thing I've been thinking. I just kind of had the idea. I actually haven't been thinking about it at all, but the idea just popped up in my head. When we start building other places, I'm kind of thinking that, because I called myself the king of this place, the mayor, whatever. I was kind of thinking, what if instead of me being the mayor of other places, I could make mayors? Which is an interesting idea, and it may come along depending on money and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas storming around all the time. So yeah. And a cool thing I like to watch is when people do Let's Play worlds, and they kind of create a lore. Even if they just create some kind of fake, phony backstory that they play along with. Unlike our world, I mean, like the people like the Snow King was completely 100% real. completely 100% real. um, uh, but yeah. So yeah. I like stuff like that, and I kind of want to create a lore here as well. Um, so if we kind of switch on and off from like, hey, this is a story, to all right, let's get serious for a minute. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. I kind of want to start morphing this series also into giving more building tips. I talked in this maybe a few episodes ago, but I even tried to give tips during the episode, and I thought it was really great. I thought it turned out really nice. That was one of my favorite episodes, and I did it a few days ago. I like it because I built something great in the video, or part of it at least, and it turned out really good, and I'm really happy about it. So yeah, I don't know, man. I really like building. I really do. I really have a passion for it, is what it is. Oh, and speaking of passion, we'll get to that too. I want to talk about that as well. But yeah. Also realized there were some things I meant to talk about last episode that I did not get around to. But yeah. Let's see. This should not. It's kind of hard to change this back into a road because this has to end right, like right here maybe. So I think that may be good. Let's go grab some dirt. That's what we need. We need some dirt. Yeah, that should be good. And we'll grab a water bucket too. I want to get rid of all the flowers around our house for now. Do we even have a water bucket? Yeah, we do. Give me the water bucket. What else did I need? Dirt. That's what I needed. Dirt. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I just kind of want to morph this series into that. I talked a little bit last episode about how I feel about Pokemon and what I kind of want to start morphing Pokemon into, getting more involved in it, taking it a lot more seriously. And this series, I want to start morphing it into instead of, hey guys, let's just build the freaking village today. I want to be like, all right guys, look, we're gonna build this house today, and I'm gonna teach you why this looks good. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to teach you why I think this doesn't look good and the problems I'm having, and maybe either you guys could help me out, or someone who's a better builder than me even could be in the comments and be like, oh, well, maybe if you just use this block with this block. Or I want us to feed off of each other. I want that. That's what I want, right? And I think it'll work. It's a good idea. I don't know, man. I love building. I have a real passion for it. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. And that's why I like doing these YouTube videos, because it's weird that I have such a passion for something like this. I don't know, man. I just love it. I love it. I completely love it. I completely love doing YouTube too. That was something that I realized, that it's like if I don't do YouTube videos, I get depressed. Like, I legitimately get depressed. Just because it's like, well, I didn't do anything today. Or if it's like I didn't get any prep done, it's like I just wasted my day. Like, why did I not play WoW? Or I mean Minecraft, not WoW. I'm not playing WoW currently. But why am I not playing Minecraft? You know, it's like, so I always kind of question myself. I kind of do that with all games though. Like Counter-Strike, I haven't played Counter-Strike a lot lately because this past week I've been grinding to get the rest of these videos for this session done, and so I've been grinding my way away in Minecraft and stuff, and after tomorrow I can get back into the Counter-Strike, but I gotta remember to actually get the prep done for everything this time, because the last time I played so much Counter-Strike I didn't have any prep done hardly when I came back over to my brother's. So yeah, I basically just spent 3 days trying to get as much as I could ready for videos, and now it's not really paying off because I'm struggling to come up with ideas. And at first it was a lot harder. It's easier now to come up with ideas than it was earlier in the week. But yeah, earlier in the week I was struggling. Even last week, or earlier in the week for this session, but like a few weeks ago, you might have noticed a few episodes where it just seemed kind of lame, and it's just because I was struggling, honestly, just to kind of come up with ideas. But I'm good now. And I'm pumped and I'm ready to go. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta apply to some jobs tonight too. That's the worst thing. um, yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I want to get a job coming up soon. There's so many things I want to do. I'm gonna reapply to Walmart. My 60-day on file thing is up. Um, and and I'm also probably gonna apply to UPS. I think that'll be cool. Um, Basically, I'll just be handling packages. That's what the job's for. I'm not gonna be a truck driver, but because I don't even have my license. But but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that sort of thing. And yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited about a lot of stuff. Excited about a lot of things. I'm excited about the future of this channel and everything that I do. I'm excited. I'm in one of those moods. I'm in one of those really great moods where I just feel great about everything and I feel super inspired. And I don't know. It's awesome. It's awesome to feel like this. There's things in my life though that I've kind of faltered on recently, which is negative, and I look forward to getting back into it. And I'm slowly we I was about to say wheezing, but getting my way back into it. Yeah, I talked a little bit, probably 2 months ago, maybe, about working out and stuff, and how I'd been working out, and how I had been trying to lose weight because I'm a bigger guy, and yeah, I completely lost motivation, um, and I'll tell you what it was. I was over here at my brother's for 2 weeks, and I worked out every day. I started getting into workouts. I started getting into workouts before I left my house, but while I was at my brother's, I worked out every day, and he didn't have a scale over here, so I was like, oh, I'm doing good, and I knew I was doing good, but I was still eating a little too much than I should have. I wasn't watching my calories the best, and I know that's a big thing. Your eating is like really important, and I know that, I messed up in spots, but what happened was I and this is getting kind of personal, but whatever. I feel like talking about it. So, but yeah, I went home and I noticed I hadn't lost any weight, but I also noticed I had gotten stronger since I started working out. I hadn't lost any weight, but I had gotten stronger. My arms were significantly bigger from like 3 weeks of working out. I was like, oh my god, I definitely noticed a difference. And the first thing that I saw when I didn't lose any weight, I was like it completely demotivated me, 100%. Like I was like, this is pointless. Like I'm not even gonna do this anymore. Like for a few days, I hung on. I couldn't come up with a word. I stuttered like a bastard. Um, but yeah, I hung on for a few days, and I kind of was like, yeah, I need to work out today, and I know I want to, but I'll just take the day off. And then it was like, well, I'll take tomorrow off too, and I'll make up for it. And then it was like, nah. And looking back, it's like looking at my weight and seeing that I hadn't lost any weight, but I noticed that I got considerably stronger. I wasn't getting tired as easily from 3 weeks of working out. I wasn't getting heavy. I wasn't getting winded from walking up the stairs. It was like legitimately benefiting me. But what happened was, as soon as I what did I come down here for? Bone meal. Uh, as soon as I had what am I trying to say? As soon as I had saw that I didn't lose any weight, I was completely demotivated. And I didn't even think about the fact that well, hey, you put on muscle mass, like you breathe better now. These 3 weeks of you working out did really good. I didn't think about that. I just got immediately depressed, and I was like, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Like, and that's a really bad attitude to take. But oh well, I just got rid of all this. Why am I bone milling this? I'm stupid. I'm really retarded. I just got rid of all this for a reason, so I could see my ground that I'm gonna be working on. I'm retarded, and I might terraform this a little bit too. I need to tear down the house, which I'll probably do next episode, because I want to keep talking. And this next episode's gonna be ranty. I'm sorry about that, but this episode's ranty too, so whatever. But yeah, I got completely lost motivation, and I actually went through it for a few months. After I stopped, I kind of had this little period where I was like, I didn't want to do anything anymore. I mean, I did my YouTube and everything, but like one of the things I like doing is singing. I've talked about this before. I like singing. Um, I've considerably gotten better at it over the years. I don't know how. Like I've looked on YouTube and like tried to look up pro tips for like just keeping your voice healthy and stuff so you don't like wear it out, and like I've done that sort of stuff, and it's like I've learned things which has definitely helped my singing, but over the years it's just almost like my voice has just gotten stronger from me using from singing all the time. Vocal cords getting stronger, and everything else like that. And I'm still not a great singer, but I do like doing it. It's something fun that I like doing. It's like whatever, I like it. So um, and I completely stopped singing for a while. Like I noticed that I was depressed. I was like legitimately depressed for like 2 months, I think, and I don't know why, but I just was. And I wasn't depressed that most people are. Most people don't want to get out of bed. It wasn't me, but I just kind of lost my drive, honestly, to do all the things that I enjoyed doing. Um, in a sense, I enjoyed doing YouTube, and I kept doing YouTube because YouTube's a part of my life now. It's so easy to just do. It's not easy, but it's really hard. I put a lot of work into this that I'm not even really getting anything back from besides just enjoyment. Uh, but yeah, I don't know, man. It was hard. But then like I don't know. It was almost like 2 months after that, a fog kind of came off me. It's weird. Like a fog came off me, and I was like, basically what had happened was my goals were crushed in my head. Like any of my goals that I had, the weight loss, the me becoming a better singer, me becoming a YouTuber, um, all those things, and the possibility of me becoming those had completely escaped my head. I had been like, oh, I don't like this shit probably isn't gonna happen, and so I stopped singing. I still did my YouTube because it's something that I'm just so used to doing on a regular basis now that it was just kind of like, all right, I'll do it. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. It was really weird. And I don't get depressed the way most people get depressed. I don't like I didn't want to kill myself. I didn't like wake up sad every day. I had fun times every day, but there was just like this weird little mood shift that kind of altered how I felt about a lot of things. And I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, something about when I worked out those 3 weeks and I looked at my weight, I was like shattered. I was like, and I didn't lose any weight. And then the next time I came over to my brother's, I didn't work out at all. I drank Cokes all day, sodas. I didn't drink any water. I was overeating, and then I looked at my weight, and I was the same weight. I didn't gain anything, and I was like, my metabolism is like weird. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like I completely overate, and I guess it's because I eat a normal amount. I don't like those people you see who become insane weights. It's because they eat a certain amount of food, but they keep increasing their intake. I've kind of like plateaued my intake. Some days I take in less, sometimes I take in more, and for the general purpose, like my weekly consumption of calories is about the same, and I think that's why my weight stayed the same. Whether I'm being healthy or unhealthy, if I'm being healthy, I have such a slow metabolism that it doesn't matter. So I just have to keep working out to get my metabolism up, and eat stuff like bananas, and work on my diet, and try to speed up my metabolism. Drink a lot of water, get my metabolism up. Um, but but if I'm being unhealthy, I mean, it's just like my calories balance out. It's like the best word I can come up with it. Like I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. But I don't know how long I've been recording it. Let's see. 520. I've been recording 20 minutes now or so. And I'm tearing the house down. But yeah, I know I kind of went onto a spiel today, but it's weird. But I'm feeling better about it now. I kind of have these goals in my head now. I have things set in mind. I know what I want to go to school for now, which is graphic design. I mean, just trying to redesign thumbnails and stuff on my channel, I've realized that I completely love Photoshop. I love getting into Photoshop and just having an idea and being able to put that idea together. It's something I still need to work on, kind of like the way I had to work on it with Minecraft, for example. And I know this will happen because it happened with Minecraft. There's a creative process where you kind of know, like, I know what I want to build, and there used to be something that I had where it's like, I don't know what I want to build. I can't, like, there's nothing for me to build. I don't know, you know. I didn't really feel like building anything. I didn't have any cool ideas. But now in Minecraft, like, pretty much I can be like, I can look at something and be like, oh, this mountain right here, yeah, we're going to turn this into this and that and that and that, and we have all these ideas. And as it shapes, it turns into something else, and it progresses, and it becomes amazing. And I really love that aspect of it. And I'm able to do that now pretty frequently. I'm still not the greatest at it, but I'm pretty good at doing it. And I want to be able to do that with Photoshop. You know, I want to be able to look at something and be like, all right, I want to be able to think of ideas all the time, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I want to have, like, a clear idea, like, okay, I'm going to make this thumbnail, and this is how I need this laid out, and this is how I need this, and these are the colors I'm going to use, and so let's go with it. And then I get into Photoshop and I create something. And that's something I absolutely love doing. Poldu, for example, if I don't know something in Photoshop, I totally ask Poldu, and I'll be like, dude, what's the shortcut key for this, or that for that, or how do you merge these two? Like, I didn't know how to merge two images at one point. I was like, I was like, is there any way to make these both into the same image so that if I don't have to move them separately? And I didn't understand that, but regardless, Poldu told me how to do that. And then, you know, just from messing around, I started watching, like, Abernacker tutorials. I became a fan of Jason the Nicest, and he's a graphic designer, and just watching the stuff he does, it's like, I want to be able to do that. And he talked about how he designs book covers on his stream. I even said, like, I'm thinking about becoming a graphic designer, and he was like, yeah, you should. And so, yeah, I was watching his stream, and he was talking about how it's really cool that when he creates something, like a book cover, he can go into Barnes and Noble, and there's just like a good chunk of the books in there. He's created the covers for them, and he's, like, credited for making the cover in it. And it was like, that's really cool. It's like, even if I had a job making, I don't know, t-shirts, like, do you know how cool that would be to be like an artist, for example, for, like, pop-up tee? And I know sometimes they do, like, drawings and stuff, but let's say I just did it all with Photoshop, because you can do Photoshop art. I'm not quite at that level, but like Poldu, for example, he did wireframed Pokemon with shapes, and it was, like, amazing. It was great. It was with Photoshop, and it was really cool. And those turned out really awesome, and it'd be cool to be, like, an artist for, like, pop-up tee and do, like, Photoshop stuff and create t-shirt designs for them or something, or even just create book covers, or just do anything. I said that really country. I said anything. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting really worked up about this. You guys can tell I'm really excited. Like, I love this stuff. I really do. I really do love this stuff. And I'm excited for everything. But yeah, I've been rambling. I'm going to ramble some more. I'm in one of those moods today. So next episode, we'll see you guys. We're going to continue taking this down. I remember what I went down there for now. But we're going to continue taking this down. And yeah, so hopefully we get this down by next episode and we can plot it out. And then that'll be the end of this session for me. And yeah, so let's, or rather, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.